A look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Steph Curry's out there with Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Thompson. And it's Gasol at center.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. Off target with his three. The West All-Stars on D. Here's Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Left side Gasol. Gasol with the steal. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. Wall's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Harden's shot is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
To the middle. Shot's good by Anthony.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now Wall. After the missed three from Marc Gasol. The drive by James. Down low, Gasol. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gasol's got his first points of the game. From deep, Harden. Another miss by Harden.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
That's good. Lowry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Another miss by Harden.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now the East All-Stars with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Back to Anthony. Pass to Gasol. Reject. Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. Gasol dishes to Curry. Over Lowry. And that one's on target from the wing. And here are the East All-Stars now. 8-point game. Gasol kicks to Wall. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Gasol against Anthony. Gasol passes to Thompson. Pulls up. Aldridge, no luck. Anthony with it. Outside Lowry. The kick out to LeBron. That's short off the rim. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Curry. Feeds it to Aldridge. It's stolen by Anthony. Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
New players in now for the East. And the basket by Lillard.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Lillard comes with the double team. Here's Teague. He kicks it to Millsap. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Can't get it to go. Now the West All-Stars the other way. To the middle. Here's Durant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Here's Teague. To the middle. He's looking for Horford and finds him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki. Passes it to Corver. Trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. No good on the second free throw. He's got his first 2 points.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
He dishes it to Butler. Nowitzki with the steal. That's a 2 from Lillard. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Corver. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now here's Nowitzki. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
East All-Stars have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. And some changes here for the East. Chris Bosh is checked in for Horford. And Irving subbed in for Jeff Teague. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the West. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. That's good.
Hi, brother.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They have a 9-point lead. Out left to the wing. Bosh kicks to Butler. Fires from the corner. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure.
Awesome.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second.
Right.
And guys, what's your take so far on what the East All-Stars are doing?
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
Well, finding scores on time and on target with your passes, it makes scoring the ball easy for them.
This is
on the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West
sprinkling.
All-Stars. They've got Marc Gasol. Klay Thompson is out there with Duncan. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Harden in at the two-guard spot.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
And so here are the West All-Stars. They trail by 9 points. Paul dishes to Duncan. They get it back. Goes back up. And it's Gasol with the bucket inside. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Irving sets a screen for James. Wall wide open. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game. Stolen by Bosh. Stolen by Thompson. Gasol passes to Harden. Paul outside. Thompson from beyond the arc and then some. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here are the East All-Stars. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Al Horford, he's checked in for the East. Teague comes in for Irving. And West also making a switch. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Duncan. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Teague kicks to Anthony. And the rejection by Cousins. Rejected by Wall. LeBron outside. Right wing. Picked by Horford. And Harden comes to help. Teague dishes to Carmelo. And Gasol sends it back. The shot by Paul. Nobody around. That three off the mark. The kick out to Wall. Horford the pass to Anthony. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
On the wing, James.
Hello.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Horford. The shot misses. Nice D from Cousins. Jacks up a three. Good. Cousins has got himself on the board with three there.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Teague against Paul. Anthony with the screen on Paul. 6 on the shot clock, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The East All-Stars shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. A big group substitution here for the East. Pau Gasol's checked in for Horford. Millsap comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Butler, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Korver in for John Wall. Teague with a clean look. Here's Millsap. Lillard with the block. Outside Westbrook. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. West All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Teague. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And here are the East All-Stars now. It's a 5-point game. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Lowry.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
1:52 left to play in the first half. Korver with it, picked up by Nowitzki, and Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The West All-Stars on D. They trail by 7. Korver gets to Gasol. And Nowitzki with the block. Lillard left side. Here's the 3. Millsap grabs the miss. He's with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. The 3 from Korver. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Korver's got 5.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
One more time, give it up for your East All-Stars GAM team.
Westbrook against Korver. Westbrook dishes to Lillard. Lillard again missing.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
And it's Butler missing.
Another shot from outside. They're not attacking. I mean, going in and seeking contact like they did in the first one, I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, you can't play the score clock. You have to play your game. They need to mix it up a little bit here.
Lillard against Lowry. Pass to Gasol. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Gets stolen by Lowry. 36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. There's the dish to Korver. The feed to Lowry. Millsap a screen. Lowry passes to Millsap. Good on the three-point shot. Millsap's got 6 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Lowry kicks to Butler. 14 feet away. Tries yet again, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The East All-Stars shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And here's Westbrook. From deep three-point range, no good on the buzzer beater.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
The bulk of their offense, Ernie, Kenny.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the East All-Stars, LeBron James is out there with Anthony. And it's Wall. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Lowry in a point. Lowry against Curry. Aldridge kicks to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Lowry kicks to Gasol. Lowry against Curry. The pass to Anthony. Nice D from Aldridge.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
It's Gasol missing. Balanced scoring, Clark, for him. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
The East making a switch. Horford's checked in. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
Lowry's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. It's Curry outside. No good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Jumps up. And the dunk by Horford.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim. They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
On its way from Curry for 2. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. East with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Thompson misses.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Thompson's got it back down to single digits for the West All-Stars. Thompson's gone 50% so far, 2 of 4 shooting. Curry against Lowry. Anthony sets the pick for Lowry. He feeds it to Anthony. Horford. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Horford's got 4 points in the quarter.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Got that one up quick. 8 points for James Harden.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
In the corner, it's James. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And here's Harden for 3. Harden missing again.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
From deep, Wall. The West All-Stars pull it in. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
James against Aldridge. James dishes to Horford. Rejected by Gasol. Thompson passes to Curry. Gasol, a screen on Wall. Curry with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
So the West ends up going with the new group. Here is Korver. He has 5. To the right side. The drive by Bosch. Pulls up on the elbow. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
Hi.
Left side, Westbrook.
I
And
love
what
this
was
game.
that about? Not a good shot right there. Puts up a 3. Westbrook missing again. Westbrook's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Down low, here's Millsap. West All-Stars with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Russell Westbrook.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Paul kicks to Westbrook. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Westbrook again missing. 3 seconds left. And there's Corbin on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Battle.
And the final period of play just about to start. Here's T.
Fixed vibration
On the
below.
court for the West All-Stars. Nowitzki is out there with Durant. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Cousins in at the center position.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Durant, no good. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Outside for Korver. Teague for three. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Durant with a wide open look. That doesn't go either for Durant. Outside Korver, dishes to Teague. Here's Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's an 11-point East All-Star lead.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Thompson inside the line. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And Wall kicks to Anthony. Misses the three. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Thompson's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in. LeBron's got the lead up to 13 now for the East All-Stars. Here's Aldridge. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Both free throws good from Aldridge. Now Anthony. On the wing, James. He's covered by Thompson. And that one's good by LeBron.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Wall against Harden. Outside Curry. To the paint. Here's Gasol. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's 8 points for Marc Gasol.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
Wall draws the double. Gasol dishes the Wall. James outside. Six to shoot. Fader on the way. West All-Stars with the rebound. Aldridge has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Lowry kicks to Anthony. And he makes good on the layup.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 13-point game, and he gets it to go.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lowry passes to Gasol. Anthony on the wing. Plenty of space. That drops. Anthony's got 10 points in just the second half.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Here's Gasol, and Gasol sends it back. Anthony dishes to Lowry. Kicks to LeBron. Pass to Wall. Fires from 18. Here's Gasol. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Thompson with the bucket.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath, you're right. Such a wide open look. And it's now 22 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. it can definitely be considered a statement win for the East All-Stars.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Carmelo Anthony. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lowry loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Icing on the cake right there, fellas, for what has been just a phenomenal performance.
Greg, if it's pound cake or strawberry shortcake, I need a bite.
Well, go ahead. Take your bite, Greg. Go ahead. Yeah.
You know, I'm going to let Clark have his bite.
A big group substitution here for the East. Paul Millsap's checked in for Anthony. Butler comes in for LeBron. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for John Wall. And it's Teague in for Kyle Lowry. The West also making some changes. Kevin Durant's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for... Here's Butler. Here's Gasol. Cannot hit. The West All-Stars will go the other way with him. Westbrook with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Butler with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. 4 on the shot clock. Tries it from 9, and Gasol sends it back. And they're running. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you. And
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan play, Carmelo Anthony.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for...
And so here are the West All-Stars. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Harden. Marc Gasol is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge.
Nice to get the first lead of the game.
yeah, I agree with you there because it, to me, is just much more comforting.
Rebounded by Anthony. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Earlier, I was able to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. We talked about what it means for him to be at the helm of the All-Star side, and he said, really, it is a testament to my team. They've played great, and this is just a side effect of them having a great start to the season. They deserve all the credit. Love it, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Now, Lowry, after LaMarcus Aldridge's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Anthony. Almost, but it rolls out.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Harden, no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Lowry drawing the double team. Anthony sets the pick for Lowry. Harden against James, 11 feet away, and they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw good, James. West All-Stars still look like they're getting going. 7-point differential. Gasol kicks to Aldridge. Looking to end the run. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here.
It's Anthony with the drive. Lowry from outside. The shot is off. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Here's Harden, and he drops it in from the low post. Harden's got his first points in this one.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Wall, that's good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Curry. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Anthony. The second chance effort, and LeBron with the layup. James has got 5 now.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Aldridge, good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Anthony. Marcus Gasol picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
New players in now for the East. The West also making some changes. Nowitzki comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Lillard subbed in for Curry. Korver, no luck.
9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Harden with it. Now defended by Korver. And Lillard kicks to Nowitzki. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
So for the West, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Gasol. Durant comes in for Klay Thompson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Teague. To the inside. Butler kicks to Teague. Outside for Millsap. Here's Horford. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
A minute 50 left in the first. Butler against Durant. Dishes it to T. Offline with his three.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And here are the East All-Stars. 3-point lead. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
East All-Stars GAM3.
.114 left to play in the first. And it's Korver off the drive. Picked by Horford. Here's Teague. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins.
That's his first personal foul.
Korver dishes to Butler. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the East All-Stars.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
T uses the glass to finish the layup.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. And that one comes up a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Millsap. And that comes off the assist by Jeff T.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
The West All-Stars have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. The West All-Stars making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
15 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball against Irving. He feeds it to Bosch. With 2 seconds left, the shot is off. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And guys, what's your take so far on what the East All-Stars are doing?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. We've got Duncan. Nowitzki is out there with Thompson. Then it's Harden, and it's Paul in at the 1. Now here's Paul. And it's sent back by Irving. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. That one goes. Count. Irving's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the East All-Stars. And the West All-Stars have possession, trailing by 5. And it's Paul penetrating. Tries again. No good from Duncan.
No one to blame on that one but himself. If you get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
Irving kicks to Bosch. Drills it from outside. And it's an 8-point East All-Star lead.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3. They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
And the East with some changes. LeBron comes in for Butler. And John Wall subbed in for Kyle Korver. The West also making some changes. Marcus All's checked in for Duncan. Aldridge comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Lillard subbed in for Paul. Now, here's Thompson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Irving. Rejected by Gasol. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Paul Millsap's checked in for Bosch. And it's Teague in for Kyrie Irving. Wall passes to Carmelo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
The East making a switch. Gasol's checked in. Now here is Aldridge. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Wall. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. No good from LeBron.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Thompson dishes to Lillard. Shoots from the corner. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Thompson. T kicks to James. Feeds it to Millsap. Passes it to Gasol. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Marc Gasol. The East All-Stars have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. So for the West, Cousins comes in for Marc Gasol. And it's Stephen Curry in for James Harden. And Thompson kicks to Aldridge. Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. James left side. Gasol wide open. He fires. That's good. And so Teague with the assist.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. There's the pass to Teague. From outside, off the mark. And here's the West with the ball. 9-point game. Curry can't get it to go.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that. Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Durant's checked in for Thompson. Cousins, no one around him. No good off the front iron.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Now here's Cousins after the miss from Pau Gasol. Here's Aldridge. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Aldridge has got 6. Timeout called, East All-Stars. The East making a switch. Horford's checked in, and West also making a switch. Russell Westbrook in for Lillard. Teague, the pass to Millsap. Durant against James. Picked by Horford. Outside Teague. The kick out to Wall. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
LeBron, no good. And here's the West with the ball. Trailing by 10. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the East. Butler, he's checked in for LeBron. Korver comes in for John Wall. And it's Lowry in for Jeff Teague. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the West. Curry, a screen on Korver. Westbrook. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Korver gets a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Hey, they're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Chris Bosh is checked in for the East. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the West. Paul comes in for Curry. Horford against Duncan. The dish to Bosh. Puts up a 3. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 13-point game. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Dirk Nowitzki, he can dish the rock, too.
And here are the East All-Stars. The drive by Lowry. Drops in the layup for 2. Lowry's got the lead up to 13 now for the East All-Stars.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Duncan right side. From the baseline. Here's Lowry. Inside. Horford no luck.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Lowry. Looks for Bosch. Gets it to him. Offline with the baseline jumper. And the West All-Stars with possession. They trail by 9 points. And stolen by Horford. Ball against Lowry. To the inside. Horford no luck. Durant. And that's not going to go. And so
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, one thing.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just...
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
We've seen John Wall handling his business. 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range.
And it's Wall. Then there's Lowry. And it's James in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Aldridge drives in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
James kicks to Wall. They grab their own miss. Anthony, the second effort, and it's good on the layup.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 13-point game. Thompson for the triple. It's John.